I love that. That's so pretty. All that green, heart-centered energy here. And, she's kind of like languidly touching her fingers to this water, this pond, it looks like, with all the lily pads. And, seeing the true you reflected back to you. So it may be that recently, it's an underlying energy here for you, Libra, you've been able to see more of yourself reflected back to you, seeing the true you. And maybe that there is an individual who reflects that back to you, and that's always special. But I feel like it may just be even circumstances, or even a situation or someone recently who reflected back to you your true you, and it reignited you, it reconnected you to you. It helps you remember, aspects of self that you're wanting, that you hold within you, that you've been wanting to express. So it's really, really beautiful. And maybe it's even that you just missed seeing the real you because you've been so busy. And but you've been taking some time here as she, as I mentioned, languidly dangles her fingers over the water and looks at her reflection, Sometimes you need to take time for that. And maybe recently you've been able to. You were just super busy, and then you had a little bit of period of time where you were able to reconnect beautifully, So it's really, really nice to see there, Libra. Seeing the true you. Yeah. Most important that you see the true you, but many times seeing the true you, seeing ourselves in that way, sometimes it's because we do meet someone who reflects that back to us, and we're like, hey, I love me, because they show that to you, And then here we have in the world, not of the world, number 34. So there may be a period of time where you are, as I mentioned, reconnecting, having it been reflected back to you, your true self. And here you're being encouraged to not get too caught up in all the activity that's around you, identifying yourself as the things that you do, but recognizing that you are more than that, You have the ability to stop the flow that your life is going in, reconnect to the true you, what you're wanting to see in your world and how you're wanting to express yourself. But it does take a little bit of energy to kind of extract yourself from all of that swirling energy. Now, this could be on kind of a micro level, like just taking some time out during your busy day to reflect or meditate. And it could just be the whole direction of your life. You're like, whoa, I want to pull back and change, make a pivot here. So you'll know for you, Libra, this is a very short period of time, and it's just meant to be a little pop-in of spiritual guidance for you, to remind you of what you already know within. So very interesting. Be in the world, not of the world. Again, not identifying yourself as what you do, knowing that you are more than that. You have more to express than what you have been. And just because your life is a certain way, again, that doesn't identify you as any one particular thing. It's just some things that you are doing. And you can choose at any point to do something differently or in a different way. It may be a big shift or a little shift. It's up to you. But it's, again, with 34, we have a period of slowness. So don't worry. You're not going to rush through it anyway, probably. And if you do, I think you would just be exhausted. So just allow yourself a little bit of time here, Libra. 2 weeks, really, roughly. So, okay, I hope that you find that helpful. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And in the meantime, I wish you much love.